Santa Clara County Parks and Recreation Park Interpreter Jan Schreiner with a video called Solar Cooker, Solar System. So now here we are, new era, and I get to choose if I want to make a hot lunch with a solar cooker or some other method that burns carbon, emits carbon, all these choices. I am thinking that maybe each of us could take a moment each time we need to make a choice about using fuel, and this is gonna be a little bit of an explanation of why. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to try with the solar cooker to be collecting the invisible energy of the sun and converting it to heat. Second of all, it's about the carbon emissions, and that's a little more complicated. So I want to wrap my lunch with a blanket, hopefully to keep it warm because it's nearly finished. And then we'll have a quick explanation and come back, see if the lunch is actually hot. Hey, thanks. I'll be right back. This is my old Solar Tech Backpackers solar cooker. I've been watching it this morning, monitoring the temperature with a thermometer, and now I'm just going to wrap it up with a heat trapping blanket for a quick explanation. So we are currently heating the whole system of spheres. So let me explain the spheres. I've been talking about atmospheric carbon. So when the carbon goes up into the air, that's where we have more of a problem. If it's in the hydrosphere, where the water is, or in the lithosphere, where the earth, soils, rocks are, it's okay. And here is where we are. We are all living in the what they call the biosphere. Pretty much all life is in the biosphere. So we are creating ways of moving the carbon from these these spheres out into the atmosphere. And it's that rampant change in where the carbon is that acts as the heat trapping blanket for all of us. This is another way to look at it, with the Earth going around the sun, as the sun is the center of the solar system. In a similar way that our little black pot is collecting the sun's invisible energy as heat, so does the Earth. So if we could just stop to consider that 20 pounds of carbon is produced into the atmosphere for every gallon of fuel, then we might stop and think each time, could we really take a bike ride to the park? Could we hike or take a longer walk to the park and then watch for birds? We could maybe just take along a solar cooker lunch to the park. Oh, if you don't already have a solar cooker, then please visit solarcooking.org. There are plenty of plans for how to make solar cookers, simple, out of cardboard boxes and foil. Or there are some options for commercially purchasing them. Wow, that was great. Thanks. That was such a good hard lunch. It was still hot. I couldn't believe it, and it's so yummy. So if the Earth is represented by that little black pot, and the heating up of the pot only created by the invisible energy of the sun, even as the sun goes down, that heat trapping blanket is keeping our atmosphere from releasing that extra heat, that extra energy. Here are a couple more things to look up for ways that you can participate in reducing greenhouse gases. And please check the website for park closures and updates as time goes on. Thank you.